So guys, we have been able to cash above 300 pips using trendline strategy. Guys, look at it. Look at that big move that we're able to cash above. Look at that, guys. Combining trendline with resistance support as well as chart patterns. Guys, this strategy is amazing. I'm going to be sharing with you the couple of trades. I'll be sharing with you how much we have been able to make just by catching very big moves using just simply trendline, guys, using breakout, using many types of entry techniques used based on trendline. Guys, you want to watch this video till the end. This can be a very great way to grow your account, because in this kind of strategy you don't need to use a wide stop loss, so that you watch the video till the end. All right. Okay, traders, welcome to my channel. I am Full Kingsley. By the grace of God, I bring to you guys strategies, tutorials on the forex market, volatility indices, metals like gold, Nasdaq, VIX75, many other instruments. You want to subscribe to the channel by hitting on the subscribe button and notification bell to not miss out. So in our chart, you can see this is the trade that we entered. I'm going to share with you exactly how we entered, how we did the analysis, right? And then you'll be able to get a grasp of it. So we'll be sharing with you guys the techniques, how to draw trend line properly. I'll share with you how to connect your highs. I'll share with you what to consider before you take your entries, and then I'll also share with you how to enter using multiple confirmations, not only trend line, additional confirmations to increase your win rate, right? So make sure that you continue watching. Now, if you look at our channel, you see that we have been able to cash more than 400 pips just this week, just simply based on this. These are other trades that we took. This was based on chart patterns breakout, which is of course still the use of trend lines and all of that, guys. So we are basically going to be analyzing this and then sharing together. So we have our Telegram channel link in this video's description and also in the pinned comment. You also want to join our channel to get analysis, right? So here now, to draw a trend line, what we usually do is I'll always go toward the bigger time frame. I always try to do a multiple time frame analysis so that I should know the trend of the market, right? So here, all right, so now this was the uptrending situation we were trading this trend line. So I actually connected the lows. So what you do is when you pick your trend line, you connect from the lows. You make sure that you just get price touch the wick of the candles. So you are drawing from the wicks, right? So you draw from the wicks, you drag right up. Make sure that you get the touches right up, right? So that when price comes from the third time, you start taking your entries, right? Because in this situation we have an uptrending market. So when price comes, get rejected from the third touch, that is where you're going to start entry. So from here you can take your entries. Now the point of just making this a triangle or a channel is because you can use this line up to be your target, right? Use it to be your target. So when price come and reject, you enter. You see this candlestick, you see, once you see a rejection candle like this at the trend line, that is a sign that price is going to move up. So what you do, you simply take your buy trade and then your stop loss below, and then you want to be targeting those previous highs, right? So you wait from there. When price comes back the fourth time, you are going to also be looking for entries as soon as price comes back and reject. So price comes again and reject, you can see this rejection candles, which are also known as reversal candles. Once it gets formed and rejects in the zone, you enter your stop loss below here, right? You don't need to have a wide stop loss. That's what's necessary or nice with this strategy, guys. And then you wait for price to move. You see, look at that, guys. Price moves so powerfully, right? So that is for an uptrending situation. And then you can keep on buying till when you see price breaks out. Now you see now that finally price came and break out. Now here you can see that this was not a buy opportunity because we did not see a rejection. Like in this situation, we didn't see a rejection here, we didn't see a rejection here. Price just came with very strong bullish momentum, and this bullish momentum close below here indicating that there's a breakout. Now people who trade breakouts will consider taking breakouts, right? So now you see now from here the trend of the market change. So when the trend of the market change, we start seeing lower lows and then lower highs. Price create a low, come back, rejects, and create another low, right? So what we simply do now is we connect, right? So let me just cancel this and draw again. So now you can drop further to smaller time frame if there's too much noise, so that you can see clearer, right? So from there now you can now start connecting. Okay, from here you see it's obvious, we see price creating lows, it pulls back, so it's already clear we can get a dynamic resistance there. So you start from this high, you drag, you make sure you get the touches right. So you pick your trend line there, you just place at the top here, you drag. Okay, So you drag, you ensure that you get the touches, you drag right down. Once you connect the first and the second, you see now that the third becomes a trading opportunity. Right from when price comes the third time and reject, you see these reversal candles, you enter, your stop losses are above there. Then your first target should be this previous low here, and then you want to be looking for further sales, right? So you just extend it, you just extend it further. Okay, so once you extend it further, look at how I get my touches, guys. I make sure that price pass just above the wicks of this candle, just above the wicks of this candle. So you see now that you take your trade. Now you see how price dropped. This was a very good trading opportunity here, and this could have given how many pips from here to here? That's that's 500 pips, guys. Look at it there. Because, and you see now the price comes again, come and reject again the fourth time. We reject, look at that rejection candles again. This rejection candles what we are looking to be entering our trades, and what happened? Bam, price drop. That is exactly the trade that we took. But now let me share with you guys something special about this entry. All right, now you see that when price dropped powerfully like this, price actually left behind a pattern, right? Price was actually pulling back like in a pattern form, and when it was pulling back, it was kind of, okay, let me drop to a smaller time frame so that you can see clearer, right? So from here price was pulling back in the form of a pattern, and when you're pulling back like this, okay, to come and hit the zone that we gave in the channel. So if you look at it very well, you see now that when price pulled back to this zone here, we consider that this is the zone where the strong trend line was pulling down from, and this was a symmetrical triangle pattern that was rising. So now there are two ways you can enter as price hit this triangle here, or you wait for price to break out of this symmetrical triangle. So we already have two confirmations, because normally this is a continuation chart pattern, and when price breaks out of this continuation chart pattern, it usually falls. And now we have two factors, because we have this zone here, you see this gray line here, this is actually a resistance, because it was support, and now price broke below, and now it became a resistance. Now as price comes back to reject, we have a trend line, we have a resistance zone, we have a triangle, a chart pattern. So you can enter here as price breaks out of this pattern here. That's why I gave the signal. And guys, this is actually the result here. Price actually dropped so powerfully, and it got rejected around this trend line here, right? So when it got rejected at this trend line, we had a very strong down move, because we have many confluences. We have the trend line, we have price coming back from a pullback phase, and once price pull back, it always gathers momentum to drop powerfully. And now you see now that price is here. So currently we have another chart pattern, because each time you see price move like this, it means many people have entered. And now when price is consolidating, it's actually many people who entered here have taken their profit, so there's not much liquidity. Price consolidate, gather momentum, waiting for more sellers to enter, and then price drop again. So we'll be looking for breaks out and price drop. Basically, that is how you can use your trend lines. You consider other factors to catch very good trading setups. It's very simple but very effective, right? So if you have not been trading the trend line strategy, you are seeing it, you are considering trading, then what you have to do is just do a back test, and then try to practice it on a demo account. First of all, try to plot it based on different time frames, and once you plot it on different time frames, you should also try to place your trades from a demo account. Then you get used to it, then you'll be able to enter. So right now we have a possibility that price can pull back here, and then we enter again, and then we see catch very big moves. Now see the risk to reward ratio and the stop loss size that is required. Look at it, guys. Look at it. Look at the stop loss size and the risk to reward ratio here. This one can even double your account, right? So that is it, guys. Make sure that you practice. If you have not yet used this strategy, practice on a demo before you take it on your live account, so that you should understand how to trade it properly, right? So thank you for watching, guys. If you find the video helpful, make sure that you subscribe to the channel by hitting on the subscribe button and notification bell to see more, and make sure you join our Telegram channel to also get analysis.